All right, let's read chapter 363 of Dragon Ball Tokata Kaibutsu no Nazo. This is sort of like dissolving or solving the riddle of the monster. And indeed, Masaka, it can't be. The previous chapter ends with Cell doing a Kamehameha and Piccolo astounded. This stance, it can't be. Masaka. So let's go with 363. So we're a recap. Kamehame. Again. Konna koto ga. This sort of a thing. Ha. Honmono da. It's the real thing. And he's just standing there. Oh, okay. Bah. Do. Indeed.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, indeed, it is the real thing, able to be dodged. No remote control, at least Cell isn't using remote control in it. There is Cell, or Piccolo. Let's have a hard time. Uh-oh. Oh no. Gah. Grab. Good. I got a little bit tighter space here today. Gotta be careful. Uh-oh. Inochi wa moratta. So this is as for life received. Like, I will take your life, or I've got your life. No. Zoo. Oh, well, there we go. Oh. Chi. Oda ni sasatta ka? Oh, okay. He shifted his body, like pierced arm, or stabbed arm. Da ude de mo onaji koto da. However, even the arm, it's the same thing. Even with just the arm, it's the same thing. Omae no kyōryoku na seitai ekisu, that's essence. O itaraku zo. He doesn't know what's about to happen. So your strength or your abilities, what was this? Like biological essence will receive. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Gun. Oh, he didn't do what I thought. He headbutts. Bah. Oh, look at that. It's like Tanjiro. I thought he was going to rip off his arm. Maybe he will still do that. Oh, it's so disgusting. Kukuku. Umaku mogareta ga. Like you did well, or skillfully got away. Kataude ga tsukaenaku natte shimatte wa dou yara. So what are you going to do as for your one arm becoming unusable? So again, like one arm or one side of one arm, whatever. Not able to use, becoming, as for that, like what are you going to do? Yuretsu ga gyakuten shite shimatta you da na. Yuretsu? The merits, relative merits. Okay, that was the first word we've looked up. So as for the relative merits of like reversal it appears. I'm not quite... The relative merits of doing a reversal, a gyakuten. Gyakuten. It appears you did. Okay, relative merits. You got away. Oh, I see. You got away, but your one arm is unusable. So the sort of relative merit of having done that reversal. Well, if he hadn't done it, he'd be dead. 確かに、これではバランスも崩れてしまい、かなり厳しくなってしまった。So in any case, as for this way, or as for this thing, even balance kazurete or kuzurete has collapsed. So balance has collapsed, and suddenly it's become like painful. 残念ながら貴様の勝ちだろう. While it's regrettable, it's your victory, right? ほほほ、さすがに諦めざるを得なかったようだな. So as expected, 諦めざる is like giving up hope or giving up. 諦め. What is the zaru ending? Isn't that just like a not? Zaru o e nakata. After the mas stem of a verb, unable to. Okay, I think this is something along the lines of, it appears you're unable to continue with, or like something, it's like unable to not give up hope, or unable to whatever, as expected. 喜べ、お前ほどの生体エキスを吸収すれば、私はかなり完全体へと近づくことができるぞ。Okay. All right. 喜べ. Hey there. Hey, take the Fortochnik. How's it going? Yorokobe, that's just happiness, or happily. Yeah, Yorokobe. So happily, like to the extent of your life force, if absorb. As for me, suddenly, perfect form towards that will be possible to approach. I'll be able to get even closer to the kanzentai, the perfect form, or the perfect body, if absorbing your life force. 貴様に吸収される前にぜひ聞かせてくれ. Okay, so by you being absorbed before, so before I'm absorbed by you, definitely like allow me to ask. Zehi means like certainly, right? Yeah. Or by all means, but certainly please allow me to ask. 貴様は何者なのだ? As for you, who the hell are you? なぜ孫悟空やフリーザたちの木を持ち、カメハメハまでできるのか? And why Goku and Frieza's chi, or energy, the ki, are you holding, and even to the point of a Kamehameha able to do? Dun, dun, dun. いいだろう。どうせ死んだ。教えてやろう。Fine. Dulce here means like something or other. In any case, yeah. In any case, you're dead. Shinunda. In a case you're dying, I'll do the favor of teaching, of telling. Watashi no na wa Seru, Jinzo ningen da. My name is, as for my name, it's Cell, Seru. Am an artificial human. I'm an android. Well, artificial human is a better term. 生み出したのはドクターゲロの使っていたコンピューターだ。Okay. Yeah, well, ningen is usually human. You could, I guess, say life form, but it is literally like human in it, or person. As for birth, or as for creation, it's the it's the computer that Dr. Gero used. Dr. Gero no tsukatte ita computer da. So as for my birth, or as for the one giving birth or creating me, it's the computer used by Dr. Gero. Mata Dr. Gero ka? Again with Dr. Gero. その昔、ドクター・ゲロは、相当の達人たちの細胞を集め、その細胞を合成させた人造人間の研究を始めたが、時間がかかりすぎるために途中で断念した。しかし、コンピューターはその作業をそのまま休むことなく続けていた。Okay. So a long time ago, Dr. Gero, the battle people's cells gathered cells of like warriors, I guess. And those cells, Golsei was done. This is cells as in like cybo, like biological cells. Golsei is composition or synthesis. So synthesis was done. I guess started research on artificial humans by synthesizing those cells. In order to take too much time, 時間が what tame ni also doesn't mean in order to, it also means due to. Due to it taking too much time, on the way, dannen shita. That's judgment, dannen? No, giving up hope. Gave up hope along the way. However, as for the computer, that construction as it was, without resting, continued. Okay, so Dr. Gero gave up on it, but apparently the computer kept working on it. Son Goku, Piccolo, そしてベジータの細胞はベジータたちが地球にやってきた時の戦いで採取した。採取? Harvesting. Okay, so Goku, Piccolo, and also Vegeta's cells. As for those, Vegeta and everyone coming to Earth at that time, when they came to Earth, I guess that's Vegeta and the other Saiyans, the time they came to Earth and fought, harvested. So harvested in the fighting of when like Vegeta came to Earth. Okay. So we're seeing some old scenes of these old fights, and the claim is that cells were collected apparently then. Dot dot dot. あ、あの頃の Goku ka? So that time's Goku, or Goku at that time? 道理で今のカメハメハは大したことなかったわけだぜ. Okay. 通りで, like a 道理で. I guess that's like in accordance with, or something like, maybe that's why that Kamehameha wave just now wasn't a big thing, did not become. Is that the reason? So he's saying like Goku back then, which was like what, 3 years ago or whatever. さらにフリーザとその父親が地球に来て、その細胞が手に入ったのは幸運だった。Okay, さらに is furthermore, right? Furthermore? Yeah. And so furthermore, Frieza and that father to Earth coming, those cells, as for collecting or getting a hold of them, it was Kol'un, like good luck. Yeah, good fortune that we also got cells from Frieza and Frieza's father. トランクスという構造の細胞も入手してもよかったのだが、サイヤ人はもう十分だった。Okay, so that even if collecting cells from that brat trunk called Trunks, Yokata no, like, it would have been good, but as for Saiyans, already sufficient. It was already sufficient. Okay, so I guess he's saying they didn't collect cells from Trunk because they already had Saiyan cells. どうやって細胞を集めた? Like, how doing cell collection, cell gathering. あの時は怪しいやつなどどれもいなかったはずだ. As for at that time, suspicious guys or things like that, nobody ought to have been there. Like, there wasn't anyone suspicious about. Dr. Gero から聞いたはずだ. Okay, so from Dr. Gero, you ought to have heard it. お前たちの鼓動はスパイロボットが探っていたと. That you ought to have heard that your guys' movements were being sought or searched by spy robots. 探って. No, 探って. Okay. Saguru means to grope around for, but it also means to investigate, to probe, to spy on. So, yeah. Spy robots were spying on you, your movements. 蜂のように小さいロボットだ. It's a small robot like a fly. Like a bee, hachi. 誰も気づく前、そいつがついでに細胞をいただいていたのだ. Okay, so no, without anyone noticing, that thing, meaning the robot, ついでに while it was at it, meaning while it was like spying, took the opportunity to receive the cells. It was the one doing that. Yoku, like well, yoku miru ga ii, if you look well, if you look closely. Tatta ima mo kite ite, It's like, it's here right now. この様子をデータとしてコンピュータに送っている. And it's sending data to the computer. お前の細胞を欲しがっているのかもな. Your cells wanting, like, 欲しがって means like, it's probably appearing to want your cells. ん?ブー。クソタレ。Damn you, or you bastard. Bah. Bo. Well, there it goes. Coo, coo, coo. 今頃壊してももう遅い. So even if you destroy it now, it's too late. すでに必要な細胞は集め、研究は始めてるんだ. すでに. Already or too late. Hey, Grand Trees, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so すでに, already too late. As for the necessary cells gathered, and as for research, it's beginning. もっとも私が完成するのは24年も未来のことだがな. Okay, so but all the more me, or what's more me, being perfected, as for that, or doing perfection, as for that, even 24 years, I guess, in the future, it is. It's a thing that's 24 years in the future, of me being perfected in the future. Okay. バカな. Impossible. ドクター・ゲロの研究所は破壊したはずだ. Dr. Gero's research facility, as for that, it was destroyed, or it ought to have been destroyed. コンピューターがあるのはあの研究室のもっと地下の部屋だ. The computer, あるのは, as for the place where the computer is, or is existing, that research room's all the more underground room. So the computer is, of course, even further down. なるほど. I see now. 貴様がこの時代に来て卵から、oh no, this is Piccolo. 貴様がこの時代に来て卵からそうなるまで3年間かかったのは? Okay, so you coming to this era from an egg, so not, and becoming that way to that point, like it took 3 years, as for taking 3 years. So this is the chapter to rationalize everything that's happened. 一度卵に戻ってしまうと、再び熟成するのに地中で3年、それだけ時間が必要なのだ. Okay, so 一度卵, a one-time egg. 一度, yeah. Like, I guess, like returning to an egg one time, and a second time, I guess, maturing. Jukusei. Yeah. Juku here gets used to mean mature. In order to mature a second time, in the earth, 3 years, that amount of time was necessary. 以上だ is it like there is more? 以上だ. そろそろ吸収させてもらうぞ. Like, will you finally allow me to absorb? Will you finally allow absorbing? 最後の質問だ. It's the final question. 貴様がわざわざ未来から来た理由は何だ? So, what is the reason for you expressly coming from the future? Hey, Zandra, have a good one. Thanks again. Thanks again. I'll be sure to send you pictures as soon as I can. 私が完成体になるのには人間どもの生体エキスの吸収だけではなりないのだ。お、はい。Surgery picks. Okay, so me to the perfect form or perfect body, as for it becoming that way, humans life essence absorbing just that. As for just absorbing does not become. So basically absorbing human life force is not enough for cell to become Kanzentai, the perfect form. コンピューターが教えてくれたその2つの特殊生命体とは So the computer did the favor of telling or teaching those two people's special life forms. As for that, well, we can see what the Tokushu is special, unique. Yeah, the special, unique life forms. As for those, ドクターゲロの作り出した人造人間17号と18号だ。It's number 17 and number 18, the artificial humans created by Dr. Interesting, right? No, number 16. Nani? What? Yeah. ところが、私が動き始めた私の未来にはどうやったのか知らんが、17号と18号はあのトロンクスというやつに倒されたのかいなかった。Okay, so by the way, I like beginning to move me in the future. So when I was in the future and beginning to move, or activated, whatever, somehow or another, don't know. But as for number 17 and number 18, that guy called Trunks by that guy called Trunks were taken out and did not exist. So as for number 17 and number 18, they did not exist. And there's a question here, like maybe were they taken out by that guy called Trunks? But they did not exist. しかし、運よくトランクスはタイムマシンを持っていたのだ。However, by good luck, as for Trunks, he was holding or was having a time machine. トランクスを殺し、私は17号と18号を求めて、タイムマシンでこの時代にやってきた、そういうわけだ。So, kill Trunks. And as for me, number 17 and number 18 seeking in the time machine and to this generation did the coming, or that's why I came, and that's the reason. So you waketa. All right, there we go. Laid it all out. Nande kono jidai o eranda. So why this time or generation chose? さあな、トランクスのタイムマシンがこの時代にセットされていたので、私はスイッチを押しただけだ。Well, Trunks' time machine to this generation was set, and so because of that, as for me, I just pressed the switch. Just pressed the switch. そうか。多分トランクスが未来の人造人間を何かでうまく破壊できたことを我々に 知らせるためにセットしておいたタイムマシンか? Okay, so like I see probably Trunks, the future artificial humans, something via something skillfully destroyed was that possible, or somehow, I guess, took care of the artificial humans, and to us, in order to inform us, set the time machine, question mark. So again, right, this is Toriyama trying to stem off all the questions from the little kid fanboys. Fan kids. コンピューターはこうも言ったぞ. So as for the computer, this way also said it this way. 完全体になれば想像を絶するような恐ろしい力を集中にできると. So if become perfect form, or if become perfect body, imagination, like severing the imagination, frightfulness power will be possible to get. So it'll be possible to hold a power that is frightening and like a severed imagination. Sozo o zetsu. O zetsuru. Oh, unimaginable. Zetsu normally means to cut or sever. I guess that's tatsu. So unimaginable, unspeakable imagination. 理由はなんだ? So, but as for the reason, what is it? Like, why? 何のためにそこまで圧倒的な力をもとすると? For what reason, to that extent of an overwhelming strength like holding? What's the point of it? 理由だと, the reason, you say, つまらんことを聞くんだな, you would ask such a boring thing. コンピューターはとにかく強いものを作るようインプットされているのだ。考えられる限界までのな。So, as for the computer, in any case, a strong being, like appearing to create, input was done, and that's why. So, because the computer was told to make, or the input was done to make a strong thing, a strong person. Without thinking, it's to that limit. No, not without thinking. Able to think to that limit, I guess. それとも私に流れるサイヤ人は、フリーザやピッコロの血がそれを求めているのかも. Or perhaps, to me flowing Saiyan and Frieza and Piccolo's blood, that 求めている no, it is perhaps or probably I guess for that reason or for that request or for that wishing. That doesn't quite make sense. But basically saying, or maybe it's just because I got all your blood in me. Naruhodo. I see now. すまなかったな。おかげで謎がすべて解けた. Okay, so sorry, or it's finished. But thanks to that, the riddle is completely solved. Again, the title of the chapter was Solving the Riddle of the Monster. Bucky, there it is. Oh, zoom. ずいぶん参考になったぜ. It's very much became sanko. Reference consultation? It became a good consultation, I guess. お前、話をさせるために? So you, like, for the reasons of being made to talk, or basically like this is why you were talking. 完全体の完全体とやらにさせるわけにはいかんぞ. Okay, so perfect form and whatever. As for the reason of that being done, it's no good. 貴様、俺の血も引いてる割には, so even though you have my blood or you draw from my blood, 腕の再生に気づかなかったのは同時だったな. 同時. A blunder. Okay. As for like drawing from my blood, arms, as for not noticing or not knowing about arms regeneration was a blunder. 次はその364 364 warao seru. So Cell laughing or Cell smiling. Smug face Piccolo. Yeah, but apparently Cell will be smiling or laughing next time here. So that's it for chapter 363. We will read 364 next time.